Hello everyone, John 12 back here again with another video, and today I'm going to be paying my respects to one of the greatest comic book writers of all time. Today I'm paying my respects to the amazing Bill Finger. Basically, if you have zero idea who the hell that guy is, then you need to go and drown yourself and just enter oblivion, because he is obviously not only one of the best comic book writers, but basically the sadly silent protector, if you will, co-creator of one of the greatest comic book superheroes of all time, which is, of course, the Batman. Back in the day when Bob Kane created him, Bill Finger had a lot to do with that, with the creation and formation of what Batman is today and his overall universe and rogues gallery. And not too recently, I think yesterday, DC Comics released cover art for an upcoming Detective Comics special edition that's going to be coming out, because next month, in July 23rd, if I'm not mistaken, is going to DC announced that was going to be the official Batman Day, and they're going to be releasing a special edition in Detective Comics. I think issue 27, something like that. I forgot the number of the issue. I think it's 27. But essentially, it's going to be a combination of the New 52 and the original Bob Kane Batman comic, which is really awesome in and of itself. But the great thing about it is that they gave credit to Bill Finger. And for those of you who don't think that's a big deal, it's a really big deal, because for years now, ever since day one to now, Bill Finger has yet to get his dues. Like it's kind of like it's kind of like an inside joke that's become more sad and depressing the years go by, because truly, Bill Finger does not get the credit he deserves, and it's good to see that DC finally gives him that credit as co-creator of the comic, and it's just really amazing. I personally love the fact that they did this, and I just wanted to get other people's thoughts on the overall issue, because a lot of people may not think it's a big deal, but it's a really big deal, because for years, I'm telling you, he's never gotten his dues. Of course, there's various stories on the whole issue, because lots of people like to say that Bob Kane didn't want to give him credit, or there's things like, oh, well, he didn't really want to have credit because he didn't want that kind of attention or what have you. And then there's people who just like say that DC kind of screwed him in the legal issues with the creation of Batman, and the royalties with the creation of Batman and the title of it. So there's a lot of background into the reasoning as to why Bill Finger is not the co-creator of Batman, but we all know that he is the silent creator of one of my personal favorite superheroes of all time, and all your favorite superhero of all time. So personally, it's really great that they did this, but I was just thinking, like, why not all DC do this with all upcoming Batman related content, like Batman vs Superman? It would be so awesome if Zack Snyder put in the titles Batman character created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. That's personally something that I would love if I saw that in the theaters. It would be personally really badass. But I just wanted to get everybody's thoughts on it. Like, what do you guys think? Do you think it's great that DC finally gives Bill Finger his dues as co-creator of the character Batman? And personally, I'm very happy about the whole situation, because he's just awesome. Because, I mean, like, if you guys don't think that he's not important to the DC universe, he truly is. I mean, like, if it wasn't for Bill Finger, we probably wouldn't have not only the design of Batman, but the overall, like, story of Batman, his rogues gallery, especially the Joker, Robin, the Batmobile, and just the overall concept of Batman's universe wouldn't even exist if it wasn't for Bill Finger. Of course, I'm not trying to discredit Bob Kane, of course, no one's trying to do that, and no one would ever be accomplished with that, I'm pretty sure, but we just have to give him his dues, and it's nice to see that. I know there's plenty of comic book artists and comic book people who would definitely back me up on this. I know Danny O'Neill's been, like, consistent with trying to get him credit with the creation of Batman for years, so it's definitely something that's is way fucking way too late of an expecting accomplishment for him. But overall, I'm super happy about it. I can't wait for July 23rd, which I think is the day. I should have looked it up by now. But for those of you who don't know, DC Comics is going to release the Detective Comics issue 27. I think that's the issue. It's something like that. But it's going to be a special edition of the old comic versus New 52. And of course, features the cover art of the New 52 Batman and has Bill Finger's name over it, which is pretty just awesome and cool in and of itself. And of course, they're going to feature a poster, which I think a lot of people are already going to be using, which is, of course, a poster of Bat history, which points to some of the best moments in Batman's history, which is really cool. So I cannot wait for July 23rd because I can't wait to check out the issue, and plus I just can't wait for everyone to witness the tribute to one of the greatest comic book writers of all time who just no one really knows, and that's just really sad in of itself. But then again, what can you do? Except for give him credit, that is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to get your thoughts. What are your thoughts on Bill Finger? What are your thoughts on DC Comics giving him his credit? And do you think he should get credit, co-creator credit, in upcoming content? I personally think it would be cool if they put it in the titles, like finally, like in the movies, where we finally get like the next Ben Affleck Batman movie. Just as an example, fuck it, like right under Batman character created, put Bob Kane and Bill Finger. That's the way it should be. I'm just saying. I mean, like, no offense to Bob Kane and that whole family, but come on, it's Bill Finger. But that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and this has been John Trigger 12.